little goblins, welcome back to my channel. It's Remy and today is Bookmas Day 1. I decided I wanted to start off Bookmas with a Booktube Newbie Tag. I have not been doing YouTube that very long and I've had some new subscribers recently, so if you're new here, welcome. I really wanted to answer some of these questions, so let's get into the questions. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? And I started this channel because I really love books and I love talking about the books that I'm reading, and I don't have a lot of friends that love reading like I do, so I wanted to do this so that I could gain some subscribers and talk about the books we love in the comments and just, you know, share that same love for reading. So the second question is, what are some unique things you would bring to Booktube? And this was a hard question for me to answer because I don't really know, but I'm a very creative person, so I felt like I could do my book versus movie videos in a better way than I have before, and, you know, bring more of like some cinematic type content with my filming. I really like filming and stuff. So third question is, what are you most excited about this channel? I am most excited about the community that I want to build from this channel. Like I said, it was the whole reason why I made the channel, and my last video did really well, and I had a conversation with someone in the comments, and that is really the reason why I created this channel. And what excites me the most about, you know, making content is talking to you guys. So, and also like making Booktube friends. I consider her my friend, but my friend Marie, I love her videos. We comment on each other's videos and like each other's videos, and I think she's a great creator, and I think you need to go check her out. So the fourth question is, why do you love reading? And I really love reading for the escapism of it, to like learn about the different characters and their stories, and to just kind of live through other characters. And I love reading so much. What book or series got you into reading? And I would say the book or series of books that got me into reading was Junie B. Jones by Barbara Park. I read all of those books when I was a kid and I loved them so much, and it was my first chapter book that I ever read, and it really I think like made me love reading so much. But yeah. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? So my favorite booktubers are Destiny Sidwell, Sarah Crowley, and Haley Pham. I don't know what I would ask them. That's such an interesting question. I'd probably ask them what got them into reading, and what their favorite books are, what books they recommend, or like that's what their channel is based off of, so I guess I can answer my own questions, but I don't know. Okay, the seventh question is, what challenges do you think will be the hardest to overcome, like having a booktube channel? And I think the hardest thing to overcome is the fluctuation in numbers. And I know that numbers aren't everything, but it is really motivating when people are actually watching your videos. I just feel like when I work really hard on a video and it just doesn't get the views that I expected it to get, it does kind of make me upset and kind of unmotivates me a bit. One of the other hardest things to overcome was being consistent and posting videos. That was really hard for me when I was in school and I didn't have a lot of time, and I was also working full-time and being in school full-time. I like never had any time to film or edit videos, and when I did, all I wanted to do was lay around and not do anything. So, or I had schoolwork to do, you know, I just didn't have a lot of time. But I am going to be staying consistent from here on out, fingers crossed, for the new year and the rest of this year. So as why I'm doing Bookmas. Eighth question is, when did you start reading? And like I said before, I started reading when I was very young. I don't remember ever not reading. because when I was little and I couldn't read, people would read books to me, like, you know, how your parents, grandparents read books to you before you go to bed. I just remember my great-grandmother always reading books to me when I was little, and when I would stay at her house, because I stayed with her a lot because my mom worked all the time. And those are a lot of my fondest memories as a kid, is her reading books to me. And then after that, when I could read, I loved reading. I never wanted to stop reading. I actually got in trouble in like 4th grade for reading during class and not paying attention. But you know, as you get older and people bully you, I did kind of on and off read, because I would have people like, why do you read? That's so boring, blah, 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 blah. So I would on and off read. When I was in middle school and high school, like I just wouldn't read as much. I started reading more in freshman year, and then again with people being like, what is this, the 1980s or something? And I just I would stop reading. And but then I found a friend, Maddie, if you're watching this, hi, I miss you. She also loved reading, and we actually went to a bookstore together and bought the same book and read it together at my house. And my mom even was like, are you sure that's what you guys want to do? Are you sure like that's what you want to do? You sure you don't want to go do something else? This seems boring. And I was like, no, I promise you this is what we want to do. We wouldn't have like bought the same book and read it together if this is not what we wanted to do. But Maddie, if you are watching this, I don't know if you remember that, but I miss you, and my mom thought I was boring you to death. So question 9 is, where do you read? At home. Normally I'll read in my bed, in this chair that I'm sitting in right now, in the shower. If it's on my phone, I'll read in the shower, but sometimes I'll listen to audiobooks in the car. Really whenever I have time. When I was at school, I'd sometimes leave my house a little bit earlier so that I could read before I had to go to class. Whenever I have that little gap of time, I will read. That's why when I do like reading vlogs like this video I'm filming right now for Bookmas, which is reading 5 holiday reads, I was having trouble finding or getting clips of me actually reading, because I read in such the most random times, and I read like spurts of like 3 pages or a couple pages, so that I am still reading while I'm doing other things like door dashing or playing video games or cleaning or whatever. It's hard for me to get footage of me reading, because I'll like read in the bathroom or read randomly in between games while I'm waiting on my friends to get food or something like that. Question 10 is probably my favorite question. What kind of books do you like to read? And I could go on forever telling you about the kinds of books I like to read, because I'm really an eclectic reader. I'll read anything, but my favorite genres are fantasy and romance, or romantasy. And even that, I would say my top 3 is romance, fantasy, and mystery/thrillers. I love those books. The ones that keep you like on the edge of your seat. I love those books so much. I'm really down to read anything, but romance, fantasy, and mystery/thrillers are my favorite genres. And that was the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this first video of Bookmas. It's kind of a short one, but I hope you enjoyed the rest of the 12 days of Bookmas up until Christmas. So yeah, leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you're new and you want to continue Bookmas with me. And and comment this emoji so I know that you made it to the end of the video. So have a great week. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.